Agile and Lean, and what do they mean? All you need to know about Agile, Scrum, Lean, and Kanban. Written by Dmitri, Iarandine. Narrated by the author. Introduction. Welcome to Agile and Lean, and what do they mean audiobook, and thank you for letting me show you around in this pretty busy, slightly confusing, constantly evolving professional space. My name is Dmitri, I'm a Lean-Agile Transformation Coach and an owner of Lean-Agile Specialists Skill Test Initiative from Sydney, Australia. I help organizations, teams, and individuals embrace the new ways of working that the modern world demands on many levels. Agile project management is the most popular and common term used to describe these new ways of developing and delivering digital products to market quicker and more responsively to the constantly changing customer needs. There is a lot more to this body of knowledge, however, and project management part of it isn't even starting to scratch the surface of what you'd need to know before feeling more comfortable on the job market with very steep competition and entry criteria to your skills and knowledge levels. Same with Lean, which comes to us from Toyota manufacturing and related themes that emerged from the space focused on continuous improvement, elimination of waste, and focusing on customer needs. Both Agile and Lean go hand in hand these days when we look closer at the processes and principles underpinning the cultural change required in the modern organizations to stay competitive, save on costs in the long run, delivering value to the customer in a more predictable and regular fashion. This audiobook is my attempt to summarize main topics from the broad knowledge areas of Agile and Lean using simple terms and language a non-specialist would easily understand, learning what is important and identifying topics for their further learning and deep diving. Content of this book somewhat overlaps the topics that I've touched on and partially covered on my fortnightly Join Agile podcast that you are most welcome to find on iTunes and subscribe to if you haven't already. I believe that some relevant sections were covered so well on the podcast episodes that I've decided to reuse them, edit them slightly for the chapters of this audiobook, provided with extra topic introductions and padding that is required to give you a little more all-rounded picture that I couldn't achieve on the podcast, but the book medium certainly allows me to do so. Check out my website joinagile.com for the latest information on the available Lean and Agile training programs, courses, as well as the Agile knowledge and skills test that you could opt into taking and receive a certification from us which proves that you possess the right knowledge to be considered an all-rounded Lean Agile specialist, valuable for your field of work, to your clients and hiring companies. Finally, I'd like to congratulate you on your decision to pick up this book, showing motivation to seek new and alternative ways to look upon Agile and Lean bodies of knowledge, increasing your professional value as the result. So without further ado, let's jump into the main chapters of this book, starting to look at what does Agile mean at a glance, what it is, what it isn't, and how you should best perceive it. Chapter 1. Agile at a glance. In this chapter we will set the scene, talking about Agile as a general term, as you hear it left and right in your day-to-day professional duties, while browsing professional social media such as LinkedIn feeds, or performing a job search perhaps. Agile ways of working have been around for a while, even before the label was broadly introduced and stuck as we know it today. There were certainly more prominent milestones in the history of this professional movement that now serve us as points of historic reference that we loosely treat as the birth dates of Agile. It's events like creation of the well-known Agile Manifesto in 2011 that we will be talking about in slightly more detail shortly. To get us started, let's define in simple terms what Agile actually is. Agile is a way of working.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?